Recording.
So, I'm a little bit upset with my camera, and I'm thinking that I might have to look into investing into, if I want to continue doing this YouTube thing, I'm definitely going to have to look into some improvements, because it's working out pretty great, don't get me wrong, and I think it's doing well, but the other day I had my helmet all charged up, fully charged, and I was trying to do another Lake Country video, and well, it was cut short because the helmet battery died. Well, it didn't die. That's the crazy thing too, is like, there's so many times that the helmet will say low battery, and then it will turn the camera off and it'll end recording. But then I usually, at the next stoplight or whatever, I'll end up changing it and putting on music, and I usually have music the entire rest of my trip. So there was a couple of things I've been wanting to do that I think could be good videos. But if I can't even do 2 hours of recording, I think it cut off after like an hour and a half maybe. And I know I've recorded longer than that, so I don't understand. Anyway, it's a little bit later today. It's probably like 7:30. Probably 8 o'clock actually. It's a little chilly out. I got sweatpants and a sweatshirt on. I was gonna go for a walk or a run, and then I was like, you know what? Let's go out on the scooter. You know, take a ride. It's gonna be dark soon, so I don't know how long of a ride it's gonna be. It's also a little bit chillier than I was expecting it to be. I was walking down by the river down in there yesterday. This is Jackson Park neighborhood here. This is the Kitty Connect Parkway. Yeah, it's definitely chillier than I was thinking. It's like 65 out, 63 maybe now. So we had an open house on a house I'm helping another agent with this weekend. Went well. Yeah, I don't know how long of a scooter ride I'm going to do. I should have worn something more. I've got a sweatshirt on, and even this, I'm chilled around my neck. So anyway, a couple of the ideas that I was thinking of were like, I saw another video on YouTube of a like $20 challenge in a motorcycle. I don't think I could try that out, or just do like a one tank challenge. $20 is probably better though, because I'm betting I could probably go pretty far. I could easily get to Chicago in less than $20. So I'd have to make it further than that. And it would take me, for $20, it would take me a while. Because I used one tank of gas yesterday on the ride that I took yesterday. And I went all the way out to Delafield and back. and that was 1 tank of gas. So my guess would be you double that. I don't know, I probably could go pretty far. I'm betting I could probably make it to Green Bay even on $20. I don't know which direction I would go. I think to Chicago is probably a better idea. Just because there's a good amount of content I could do down there. I was thinking that, like, the only thing I'm a little bit worried about in Chicago is leaving it somewhere. I'm afraid it's going to get stolen. So I'd have to get an Airbnb or something with a garage. Or a hotel with, like, underground parking. Anyway, we're here in Jackson Park. Friday night, so I was thinking about going downtown and seeing some of the entertainment districts. It's one of the last nice weekends in the summer. It's the last weekend of State Fair, which I did not go this year, and that's okay. I was looking pretty closely at some bikes too, and the electric bikes are not cheap. I mean, they're almost, some of them, a lot of them actually, are more expensive than this scooter was. And I don't know, I find it hard to justify spending more than $1,000 on a bike. I don't know. Especially when I only paid, like I said, like $1,300 for this. I don't know. So yeah, I don't really know where I'm going right now. This is Forest Home right here. Huh. I'm debating on where I want to go. I mean, other than it being a little bit cooler, it's kind of a beautiful night out. I mean, if you're not riding around on a scooter or motorcycle or whatever, it's actually really nice out. But, we'll just continue on Kinnickinnick Parkway for now. I think it ends at 35th Street. Yep. Well, it doesn't end. It continues. And I could take 35th Street south. I don't really have a plan, like I said, of where I want to go. I haven't been putting it off. I've just been trying to come up with a plan for these neighborhood videos. Because I'm going to actually, like, produce them. And not just post, like, essentially raw video, which is what I have been doing. I get it. People don't really want to watch an hour's worth of me talking and riding around random streets of Milwaukee. the majority of people are only watching like less than a minute worth of the video. So I need to make it more engaging. I need to make it shorter, under 10 minutes. So my goal, I'll probably still do these like unedited long versions, just because it's not advisable. Just because I enjoy making these longer videos. I don't know. But I do need to focus on some shorter videos. And it may just be like taking some cuts from some of the other videos I have already. I have a lot of footage. There you got some nurses leaving. Alright, now we're at 27th Street. I like taking this route because it's a little bit like a back road. I wouldn't say it's necessarily any quicker, but it's more enjoyable of a ride when I'm on a scooter to see the park. Well, I thought that truck was turning, but apparently not. We got the police station right there. I'm coming behind high school, Pulaski. So the stock market was crazy this week. Man, it went down horribly at the beginning of the week. And it just came back at the end of the week here. It's not completely back, but yeah, pretty crazy. I think it's going to continue to be moody. The archery range there. I think it's going to continue to be moody this whole election year. So we'll do something that we haven't done. We'll follow the Kinnickinnic River, which is right next to us here, pretty much. Another scooter. If I turn up here, we can follow the Kinnickinnic River, and you'll kind of see they like concreted these rivers up. And that's what caused, there's the railroad tracks, there's people walking down there on the railroad tracks. A little sketchy. Anyway, they concreted these rivers, thinking that would help with the flooding, and it actually made it worse. And they did that in like the 60s and 70s, and they haven't really fixed it. They have in some ways, but in other ways, they're working on fixing it and bringing them back to a more natural state. So here's the park and the river coming through where they have redid it. There's people playing soccer over here. And I got 16th Street here. I'll turn on 16th. And kind of get another view of the river here. But over here it's all concrete, and they haven't fixed it yet. We'll go down that way and see if we can see it. Nice area of town. So they've got these pedestrian bridges that go over the river. Like right there. But it's all concrete underneath those rivers, and yeah, we've had problems of flooding here on these streets. But they're working on trying to fix that and mitigate it. And they've done a really good job so far, as you can see in that park. That you probably can't see it on the video, but alright, we're at 13th Street. Cars coming, so headed back north on 13th Street. We'll get to a major road. So the next major road north of us here is going to be Lincoln. Keep smelling campfires. Great night for a campfire. Great night for a campfire. Alright, we got here. We'll turn on Lincoln. Alright, Lincoln Village neighborhood. Got another park across the street here. Good amount of people in the park. Alright, we got the Basilica. We've been down Lincoln plenty of times now. We've seen the Basilica. And the bells are going right now. Must be 9 o'clock. 8:30? I guess we'll find out soon what time it is. Can't be 9 o'clock yet. I feel like once we get downtown, there's going to be a lot of people out. If we get downtown, I don't know if that's where I'm going. I mean, I assume I probably should at this point. I'm this close. I'll at least see the lake. Another police department. Another park. Guy's like right on me here. So this is First Street. Dude, chill. Wow. That was really annoying. Stuff you gotta deal with when you're on a on a slow scooter, I guess. And look, I'm gonna catch right up to him. Useless. Look, I should go right around him. I'm going to. Alright, we're in downtown Bayview. Oh, that Indian food smells good. It's been a while since I've had Indian food. I could smell his cologne from in here. Wow. Kind of reminded me of Axe body spray, men's locker room when I was in high school. Well, the Holland Bridge looking pretty nice tonight. I think it's got red, white, and blue on it. We'll get a better view of the Holland Bridge. See, it's unfortunate that, well, it's not unfortunate, it's awesome that we're on the Great Lake. But one of the disadvantages for my scooter videos, at least, is that there's only a limited amount of ways that I can get into the city. Yeah, so it's 20 after 8. Only a limited amount of ways that I can get into the city. So we tend to see a lot of the same... Oh, dude. Tend to see a lot of the same routes. You know, I don't go out at night all that often. But I was kind of looking at a video earlier that I was editing, and it was a nighttime one, and it didn't look that bad. You know, we've never taken Greenfield to the lake. We could do that. I'll take a little bit of a detour here. There isn't an outlet, so I'll just have to turn around. But, we'll come down over here. Harbor District. Oh, a bunch of broken glass under here. Railroad tracks. There's the new Komatsu plant. Yeah, so this is all brand new on the right here. Komatsu is a huge manufacturing plant or company. And on the left here is UWM's Freshwater Sciences. So they make mining materials or machinery, as you can see. The first time I've seen this, so pretty cool. And there's a park down here at the harbor. A couple cool tugboats across the way there. Harbor View Plaza. Okay. My first time down here, especially now that this is all redone. It's pretty cool. Interesting. See, that's the other thing about like why I like making these videos, because for one, it gets me out on the scooter, it gets me exploring the city. I go places that I wouldn't go in a car. Like, there's no reason for me to come down this way in a car. Even if I was curious about it, I don't know, it's so much more fun to explore on a scooter where you can just go wherever you want. Let's turn here. I think this just goes into the Cermak, which I can't stand this development right here. For where it's located in the city, it's way too suburban. Yeah, because this is just like a grocery store. I've never been in one, but it's like a Mexican grocery store. I mean, they have everything. Anyway, back out onto the street network. This is Walker's Point. Never been down these back streets though. This is Barclay. And here, if we go through this tunnel, I think this is where we come out by Boone and Crockett. Yeah, because this is the end of the road over here. But yeah, you should be able to get a very good view of the Hone from here. Oh yeah, it's pretty cool looking. It's changing colors now, but like rainbow. Alright, we'll get an even better view with the skyline. Because we've got the boat launch over here. Oh, it's glittery. Here's a pedal tavern. Like a bachelorette party or something. Another guy on a scooter. Give him a honk. It's always cool to see people on scooters. I definitely need to set up like a scooter gang. I've been talking about it for so long, I need to do it. Put them in the video. Alright, so these are kind of the back streets of Walker's Point. Here's the boat launch. Oh, somebody bringing their pontoon in. But what a great view of the Hone Bridge. Pretty good view. Got a paddle tavern out there too. That looks like all guys, so a bachelor party and a bachelorette party. Pretty cool. Yeah, they had this, they called it Light the Hone project, and so they got these lights on the Hone Bridge. I think it's really cool. Out there beyond the lighthouse is Lake Michigan. This is where all the rivers converge. You have the Milwaukee River up that way, and it has a confluence with the Menominee River up that way, and then the Kinnickinnick River comes in right from over there. And this is the confluence to go out into the lake. Oh, there's the colors of our flag. Cool. Should make a good thumbnail. Alright. Well, let's go, take a look elsewhere. I didn't eat a whole lot today, which is probably okay. Actually, that's not true. I made banana pancakes this morning with chocolate chips in them. It was a lot. It was a lot. I probably could have done without the chocolate chips, but it was good. It was damn good. And then I just had a little deli sandwich here like an hour or so ago after the open house. I was starving at the open house. I was very close to having McDonald's DoorDashed. I resisted though. Alright. And up here is Pittsburgh. And it looks like the bridge is just now opening up, so that's awesome. Perfect timing. Alright, so we'll get over the river here. And now we're in the 3rd ward. You can see the computer lab here. Pretty sure this is MyAd. Milwaukee Art Institute of Design, I think. Or something like that. Catalano Square, which obviously looks to be fairly busy with some food trucks and somebody on a guitar and the beer garden, of course. And we're gonna actually go straight because I don't know that I've ever gone straight on this road here. Oh, there's a grocery store over here. I did not know that. Little small grocery store. Very cool. Definitely needed it over here. There's Jefferson. Keep going east. Not a whole lot more over here. But if I can get to Lincoln Memorial Drive, that would be cool. Camp Bar. I like Camp Bar. Development down over here. See, now that I don't drink anymore, I don't go to a whole lot of bars. Milwaukee Ballet in front of us, and a new development over here. I'll do a little tour of the 3rd ward, I guess. Here's Erie Street. Third Ward is one of the most, probably is the most desirable neighborhood in all of Milwaukee. All these condos on the right are on the Milwaukee River. And a wine bar there. All this to the left, though, is parking for Summerfest, which is, well, now it's 3 weekends in the summer, but that's all it's used for. It's for parking for that festival and a couple other festivals throughout the summer. But crazy thing is, it's very underused, especially in such a desirable neighborhood. So I'm only going this way because I want to see the lake. We got the home bridge that we're going to go underneath now. There's a tour boat, the Edelweiss boat cruise, and there's another tour boat going out. We're going to go underneath the Hone Bridge. We've been out here once before. And this is the mouth of the river and the lighthouse. A lot of people down here. Dang. Kind of shocked by how many people are down here. But here's Lake Michigan. There must be a concert going on right now. Definitely a concert going on right now. Not sure who. I'm assuming somebody fairly large because to play the amphitheater you have to be pretty big. This is the Marcus Amphitheater right here. It's the largest music venue in Milwaukee if you don't include like Fiserv Forum or Miller Park. We do have Alpine Valley, which is way out in one of the suburbs, or the exurbs, East Troy, and it's a world-renowned amphitheater where a lot of big-name bands go, but I wouldn't consider that Milwaukee per se. We just went back underneath the Home Bridge. We'll turn here and see if we can get onto Lincoln Memorial Drive, like I was saying earlier. So, where it's illuminated red, that's the amphitheater, and I was wondering why it was lit up, but clearly, you know, there's an event going on. If we can get over there, I can see who's playing. We'll be able to see here on the entrance. I can hear them. Well, let's see. This is the south entrance to Summerfest. I don't know, I can't see who it says. It said Dirks Bentley, but that said the 30th. The 31st. Here, tonight. Tedeschi Trucks. Interesting. I'm surprised that they would have been playing there. But okay. Interesting. So this is that new development here in the 3rd Ward. Just nice to see that the development's moving eastward. Great view of the skyline here. So now we're on Lincoln Memorial Drive. We should be able to take this back up into the city. There's the mid gate. A lot of police officers down here, which is, I guess, good to see. But, yeah, we couldn't get over here during Summerfest just because of, they had this closed off to the bus traffic. But we'll turn over here now on Harbor Drive. Harbor Drive just comes on the other side of the off-ramp of the Holland Bridge here, and you can see some of more of the Summerfest grounds and the skyline. And here's the north gate. Yeah, so let's see. It says Dirk Bentley with Lee Bryce, and that's September 21st. September 22nd is Jane's Addiction. Busy weekend. Stone Temple Pilots, September 1st through the 4th. Wakeboarding, August 31st. We're getting closer here. New Kids on the Block, 24th. Wow. Yeah, Tedeschi Trucks Band. Wow, that's tonight. I'm shocked by that. But whatever. Skyline's looking nice. It's cool to see people in the co-chair building. Yeah, it'll be nice when we have some commercial tenants in this bottom section here. It said no turn on red, but I'm doing it anyway. Yeah, so the billboard looks nice. Digital billboard. I don't know, I mean, a lot of people have their complaints about the building. I've got some complaints, but overall, I'm glad we got it. Glad we got it done. I'm gonna go up on Mason Street here. I don't know how much longer I really want to be out. Looks pretty dark over the lake, of course. And a few lights out there. Yeah, that building really sticks out onto the lakefront like that. That's pretty cool. Always great to see progress in the city. It's a pretty cool view right here too. This would be a good thumbnail too. Yeah, you come right up on Mason. Should we take Main Street down west? You know, I took Mason a few times ago and I feel like my video was dead on that one. So we'll go Mason Street. It's actually open now. It was closed for a while. They're redoing this building. This is the Northwestern Mutual campus. They're the largest employer in Milwaukee. Like, as far as by market cap. This is their apartment building right here that they built. Hotel Metro is a famous hotel here in the city. Ontario, the license plate in front of us. You know, this motorcycle here, they have 2 helmets sitting on the seats, and I don't know, maybe I just don't trust people enough. Clearly they do, but I'd be too worried that they'd be stolen. That's for anywhere that I would be. It doesn't really matter where. I guess I just don't trust people. Mason Street's a nice street, fairly upscale, lots of nice restaurants, and it ends at the river, as you'll see right ahead of me. And so we'll be forced to turn on Water Street here. I love the lighting of the Associated Bank building. Ever since they bought it, they did a really good job of lighting it. I like the green. I mean, green's my favorite color. My scooter's green. But the building looks sharp. Alright, we'll turn on Water Street here. And we'll go across the river. We'll head back down on Kinnickinnick again. We'll go Kinnickinnick south to Oklahoma. Another hotel here, fairly new. This is the Drury Plaza Hotel. I have not stayed there. Only stayed at a few of the hotels in Milwaukee since I live here. Stayed in the Hyatt Regency, stayed in Residence Inn, stayed in the Hilton. Another hotel here on the end, Homewood Suites. And we'll come underneath the freeway that's being talked about being demolished. Some pickleball over there. And now we're in the 3rd Ward. Another one of our newest tall buildings. 333 Water. Public market over here. is always a pretty cool road here on Water Street. Usually the view coming the other way and you get the whole downtown view is cool. Either way, it's always one of my favorite streets to ride on. Oh, it looks like the bridge is up again. Another boat coming through. Really good burger. Alright, looks like there's cars going over the bridge now. Alright, so as soon as we cross the bridge, we're out of the 3rd Ward and back into Walker's Point. Oh, I hate this bridge. There's a motorcycle gang. I don't think they'd let me join them. Mostly like dirt bikes, it sounded like, or looked like. So crazy to me how this area right over here has changed. I mean, man, 15 years ago, 20 years ago when I was a kid, this place was nothingness. You would not come here. It was dangerous. And now it's like a very sought after neighborhood. Alright, we're coming back down 1st Street. We kind of skipped this part because we went over by the harbor. You'll be able to see the big clock.
Command.
Cancel.
Cancel.
It's 8:45 now. 10 to 9. Alright, so we've been out for a little while. What are people doing? Friday night, what do you expect? People driving like crazies. So I had a little bit of a problem with my editing program and I was going to get a video up earlier today. I got one up now. But I think I'm going to do Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays going forward. Because I don't think I can keep up with a 5-day Monday through Friday. But I probably can keep up with 3 a week. So I'm going to do 3 a week. And honestly, I don't know how much my time I'm going to put into this. I really should be putting more time into my real estate. Oh, now you're going to put your blinker on? Of course. Because I could make a lot more money that way. I mean, I probably could make more money on YouTube, but I don't have any I don't have a whole lot going on YouTube right now. And I know what the problem is. I know I need to have better edited videos, which I'm not like familiar enough with editing to really know what to do. And yeah, I may need some help. We'll see. I interviewed a couple of people, a couple of social media people, but that was mostly just for my real estate business. Whoa. And I decided to hold off. But I don't know, we'll see. Maybe I'll play around in the editing software a little bit more. Try to figure out how to make a video. Because I'm not doing a whole lot to them right now. Alright, we're going to go over this other bridge I don't like. We went over it earlier. It's these metal bridges. They're slippery. And I get scared at them. Like I had to pull off of the throttle a little bit on the one going into the third ward earlier. And it was scary. I slipped a little bit. So we're going to take Kenny Kinnick down to Oklahoma, and we'll take Oklahoma home. I don't know if I've really taken Kenny Kinnick back this way. Definitely not at night. Yeah, that Indian food place smells good. I hope we're gonna get caught at the corner. So this is where we came in. This is Lincoln. Where we came into Bayview. Alright, well, we'll continue back down Kenny Kinnick. Yeah, this might be one of the latest videos that I've ever done, but since it's a Friday night in August, it's actually a lot of activity going on, and we didn't go to some of the busiest areas in the city. I stayed away from North Avenue and Brady Street. Third Ave. Some of these places are pretty empty. Alright. So we're coming to where we're going to go underneath 794. And Oklahoma should be up here fairly soon. Alright, we're actually going to turn here because red light, that's why. This is Ellen. So you can kind of see what a residential street looks like at night in Bayview. And this is Oklahoma. So a little bit different of a ride today. I know it's hard to see stuff in the dark. That's why I tried to stay in more like brightly lit areas. Because if I went out in a more rural area right now, you wouldn't see anything. It would just be black. Or wherever my headlight would be showing. But at least in the city, if I'm like where there's a lot of lights, at least you could see stuff. I don't know, I think it's interesting to see places at night as well as during the day. Give off a different vibe, I guess. Coming up to Humboldt Park. So it'll probably be a little bit more dark on the right. Well, I'm glad I went out for a little ride. I probably should have went for a run. I only was able to do a half a mile today. I've been so out of shape. Definitely need to get back into it. So tomorrow morning, the goal is a mile, at least. And just continue that every day. But yeah, I have some plans for some videos, and I need to follow through on them. But like I said, I'm gonna keep making these videos, these uncut videos, just because. Alright, this is Holt. Not Holt, Howell. Sorry. Alright, come around past Howell, and we'll get to I-94 up here. This curve is always fun to ride on. Sometimes I just don't trust the tires on this, and I take the curves a little bit wider than I think I should. I don't know, ever since I fall on this thing, I'm a little bit scared about going too far. Ninth Street. Alright, what are you doing, buddy? Smells like a skunk. Like a legitimate skunk, actually, though. Not just weed. Smell a lot of weed in the city. It's funny, every time my dad comes into the city now, he's like, oh, it smells like marijuana. I was like, yeah, there's pretty much nowhere you can go in the city nowadays and not smell weed. But no, this is skunk, and this is pretty bad. This is 16th Street. Alright, here's 19th. I'm sorry, 20th. And our next big road is 27th Street. I'm actually going the speed limit. I'm going over the speed limit. I very rarely look at my speedometer unless I know that I'm going like way under the speed limit and I feel bad for people. Or like right now when I'm passing people. But as long as I'm keeping with traffic. Alright, we're going to turn right again here. Why? Red light. It's funny because I think the last time I was coming west on Oklahoma, I did the same thing. And it's funny because I think I took this way back the other day. Yeah, I definitely took this back the other day, and I think my video died this time too. I think that was one of my Shorewood videos. I like going up to Shorewood and Whitefish Bay, Fox Point. While we were over here earlier, we took this route. This is the Kinnickinnick Parkway. It'll be pretty dark if we take this the whole way back. I've definitely acclimated to the temperature. Man, this road is so bad. I don't know if you can see it with the light, but it is so bad. I had to slow down because I can't keep my balance with all this. Oh my god. Wow, what a terrible road. Here's this little part before I get to between 35th and Forest Home before I get to Jackson Park. And yes, now I have a red light, and I don't want to turn right because that's going the wrong way. Alright, we'll enter into Jackson Park. We're literally on the same route that we were on the way into the city. Oh yeah, I can really cruise in here when there's no people in here. Still people in here. Alright, almost to the other side of the park now. Alright. Now we're to 43rd Street. And ahead of us is Cleveland Avenue. Yeah, it's a little chilly out, but summer was definitely hot, and what the heck? I may have to do some illegal activity here. Yep, we're gonna do some illegal activity. We're gonna turn into this neighborhood, into